We're starting off with some exploration here through floor sitting. You're basically using the ground to reinforce positions. And this is really the single best thing you can do for mobility and mobilization. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. You just really want to find somewhere that feels tight and kind of pulse, lean into it back and forth. This video is sped up, so take your time when you do this and sink into the ground and use it as pressure feedback. Next, we have the pretzel hip opener. You're going to take one leg over the other, and you're going to pull by the tops of the feet. You're going to pull them down a little towards you, but down to the floor. And you're going to lean your head forward, facing your legs, and you'll feel that posterior fascial line being stretched. And look around. You can find different places and hang out there and breathe into it. And next we have this hip flexor opener. What you're doing is you're taking your fingers right at the top of the pelvis and you're pulling that skin up, and you're kind of going to lean into it, raising the opposite arm above your head and breathe into that fascia being stretched. Next is the hip flexor lift. So you're hugging your knee in, leaning forward, not back, and lifting the leg up. And then you're going to take that right into a couch stretch because you just pump blood into that area, and then you're going to stretch it. You're squeezing the glute, lifting the pelvis up while you're raising your arm. Lift the pelvis up to the sky and pulse back and forth. Then we have these pretty simple lateral swings, frontal swings, and then you'll see slow hip circles. So I'm doing these little hip circles with my legs, but slowly. Take your time. It burns, but embrace that burn. That is the change in the fascia being made. Then we move into these spinal circles. It's basically cat-cow as you do a circle around with the spine. Then we have a lunge into a triangle. So you just basically get into a deep lunge and then using that front leg to push you up into a triangle. Then kneeling lateral lunge. So one knee is down while the other one is out to the side at a 90 degree angle, and you're leaning into it. Then we have an active pigeon. So pigeon pose, and then I'm using my hands onto my leg to brace and as support. I'm just going back and forth and breathing with it. You can also turn the head towards the glute to get more of a stretch. Then we got frog pose. So it's basically getting your legs as wide as you can and sitting the hips back into it, like trying to get your glutes to the heels almost. Then you'll get into a little quarter squat rotation. So you inhale in the center and exhale as you twist. Next, we have this fully twisted position. You're going to take one leg, lunge it back, and take the opposite arm and cross it over that leg. And then you're going to look the opposite way you're stretching. And for this lateral side stretch, you step one leg back, same arm behind the head, grab the elbow and pull and breathe into that side body.